Right now, as you watching this, over 1 million people are being driven around by robots with no human driver behind the wheel. BMW's factory workers are collaborating with humanoid robots that can lift 25 kilograms and work faster than any human ever could. And Amazon just hit a milestone that nobody saw coming. They've deployed their 1 millionth robot across their facilities worldwide. But here's what's really mind-blowing. This isn't happening in some distant future. This is happening today, in 2025. And the numbers? They're absolutely staggering. The AI revolution has broken free from our screens and smartphones. It's now walking, driving, and working alongside us in the physical world. We're talking about a market that's exploded from £17 billion in 2024 to projections of $124 billion by 2030. That's not just growth. That's a complete transformation of how work gets done. Whether you're a student wondering about future careers, an entrepreneur looking for opportunities, or just someone curious about where technology is heading, this affects you. Because we're witnessing the birth of an entirely new economy where artificial intelligence doesn't just think, it acts. Let's start with something that'll grab your attention immediately. Picture this. At BMW's South Carolina facility, humanoid robots are performing over 1,000 precise placements every single day. These aren't the clunky, slow-moving robots from science fiction films. Figure AI's robots have achieved a 400% speed increase and 7 times better success rates compared to their predecessors. But here's where it gets interesting. Figure AI just broke away from OpenAI in February 2025, claiming they've achieved a major breakthrough in fully end-to-end robot AI built entirely in-house. They're planning to ship 100,000 robots over the next 4 years. Think about that for a moment. We're talking about mass production of intelligent humanoids. And they're not alone. Tesla is planning to produce between 5,000 and 10,000 Optimus robots in 2025 for internal use, then targeting consumer markets by 2026 at 20,000 to 30,000 pounds per unit. Imagine having a household robot for less than the price of a luxury car. Now, you might be wondering, what about those million rides I mentioned? Waymo isn't just testing anymore. They're operating a full commercial service delivering over 250,000 paid rides weekly across 7 U.S. cities. That's real people paying real money to be driven by artificial intelligence. But here's the twist that might surprise you. Tesla launched their Robotaxi service in Austin in June 2025, and within just 22 days, they'd doubled their service area to exceed Waymo's coverage. The race isn't just heating up, it's already begun. And it's not just passenger cars. Aurora Innovation achieved something historic in May 2025. They launched the first commercial driverless trucking service on the Dallas-Houston route, completing over 10,200 miles without a human driver. We're talking about lorries the size of houses navigating motorways completely autonomously. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening in manufacturing right now. Tesla claims 95% automation at their Shanghai Gigafactory, with over 200 robots per factory. Amazon has reached their 1 millionth robot milestone across 300-plus facilities worldwide, with 75% of global deliveries now assisted by robotic systems. But here's what really shows you the scale of change. Global industrial robot installations reached 553,052 units in 2022 alone, growing 5% year over year. These systems achieve precision down to the micron level. That's manufacturing accuracy impossible with human workers alone. You might be thinking, that's all well and good for big corporations, but what about smaller businesses? Well, here's where robotics as a service comes in. Instead of massive upfront investments, companies can now access advanced robotics through pay-as-you-go models. It's like Netflix, but for industrial robots. Agriculture might seem like the last place you'd expect high-tech robots, but John Deere's autonomous tractors are already operating across 7 U.S. states. These aren't remote-controlled machines. They're fully autonomous systems with 6 pairs of cameras providing 360-degree obstacle detection. Here's a number that'll shock you. Blue River Technologies' See and Spray system can clear 200,000 weeds per hour using laser systems without any chemicals. That's addressing a critical labor shortage that led 60% of agricultural businesses to postpone projects in 2024. In retail, Stop & Shop has deployed robots called Marty across over 300 Northeast stores for autonomous inventory scanning. BrainCorp's robots scan millions of square meters weekly, capturing 26 million images daily for clients including Walmart and Kroger. Even hospitals are transforming. The surgical robotics market reached £18 billion globally in 2024, with over 5,000 Da Vinci surgical systems operating in U.S. hospitals alone. These systems are performing 87% of prostatectomies robotically, with patients averaging 1.5-day hospital stays versus 6 days for traditional surgeries. Now, let's talk numbers that'll make your head spin. Robotics startups raised £6.4 billion in 2024, with Figure AI alone raising $675 million at a $2.6 billion valuation. And now they're seeking $1.5 billion at nearly £40 billion valuation. Google's parent company Alphabet is planning £75 billion in capital expenditure for 2025, up from nearly $60 billion, with significant allocation to robotics and AI infrastructure. NVIDIA has partnerships across the entire robotics ecosystem, positioning themselves as the critical infrastructure provider for physical AI. But here's what's really telling. These investments are coming despite economic uncertainty. That tells you the smart money believes this transformation is inevitable, not optional. I know what you're thinking. Are robots going to take all our jobs? The answer is more nuanced than you might expect. While 14% of workers globally report AI and robotics-related job displacement, McKinsey projects 85 million jobs displaced, but 97 million created by 2025. That's a net gain of 12 million positions. The key is reskilling. We're looking at 20 million workers needing retraining for robot maintenance and programming roles. Automated facilities actually show 30% increases in technical and engineering positions, even as they reduce manual labor requirements. This isn't just happening in Silicon Valley. China has designated embodied AI as a national priority backed by a £138 billion fund. The ID plans to deploy 1,500 humanoid robots in 2025, scaling to 20,000 by 2026. Asia Pacific is capturing 44.6% of the global market at £5.7 billion. Europe is focusing on collaborative robotics and Industry 4.0 applications, whilst North America holds 33 to 41% market share with aggressive growth in autonomous vehicles and logistics. Looking ahead to 2026 and beyond, we're seeing the convergence of consumer robots with smart home ecosystems. Intel's OpenBot can turn £50 worth of hardware plus any smartphone into capable mobile robots, making robotics accessible for education and experimentation. The consumer robotics market is projected to grow from £34 billion in 2024 toward $117 billion by 2030. We're talking about robots becoming as ubiquitous as smartphones within a decade. So here's the bottom line. We're not witnessing the gradual arrival of robotic automation. We're living through its explosive emergence right now. From Figure AI's factory workers to Waymo's million monthly rides, from Aurora's driverless lorries to Amazon's million robot milestone, artificial intelligence has gained physical capabilities and is delivering measurable value today. The question isn't whether AI will transform our physical world anymore. The question is how quickly industries, governments, and individuals will adapt to this new reality, where intelligence and automation converge at unprecedented scale. What do you think? Are you excited about a future where robots handle dangerous or repetitive work, freeing humans for more creative and strategic roles? Or are you concerned about the pace of change? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into the real state of AI robotics useful, consider subscribing for more insights into the technologies that are reshaping our world right now, not someday in the distant future.